in front of a live studio audience. It's the Ownbey 15-minute news hour. It's the Ownbey 15-minute news hour. It's the Ownbey 15-minute news hour. Here's our sign. Here's our sign. Welcome to another edition of the Ownbey 15-minute news hour. I am your host, James Ownbey.
And I'm Clay Ownbey. And we forgot last week, but we would like to welcome back all of our international viewers. So, to our viewers in Japan, to our viewers in Canada, thanks for watching, eh?
To our viewers in Athol. Sucks you live in Athol. Man, sorry.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Actually, we probably don't have viewers in Athol because I don't think they have internet.
Internet, yeah, you have to have internet. Or cell phones,
or plumbing.
Yeah,
or electricity.
All right. So, oh, we got a sponsor this week.
We do have a sponsor this week.
All right, our sponsor this week, and it's only fitting.
My favorite thing in the world.
Bush Beer.
Head for the mountains of Bush Beer. Yes, and it's quite empty because
Bush has been sponsoring our show for 4 years now. You don't know it, but we're actually officially welcoming. Check it out, dude.
It's been the behind the scenes.
It even says celebrate Bush Classic Traditional, but proud product of the United States of America, clear and bright as mountain air.
I always celebrate Bush. Any kind of Bush I can get my hands on. I like to celebrate.
All right, James, you want to get right into some news stories?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it, buddy.
Okay.
Okay.
You want me to go?
No, I can go ahead and go first.
You go.
So, over the course of our 4 seasons of doing this, we have had some great stories. Mm-hmm. And some really cool characters. Like, we've had midgets jumping out of hotel rooms.
Yep.
We had Tony Hall Rivas.
Corn Dog Ninja?
Corn Dog Ninja.
Yes.
Yep. We've had cheddar bobbing. We've had handguns and vaginas.
Yes.
We've had all kinds of things.
We've had cows falling through roofs on people.
Yes, we had a dude jump off a bridge in Missoula and land on a guy that was floating the river. That was kind of cool. This week, in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, police were called to a local Milwaukee sports bar when 36-year-old Greg Spindeck was arrested after he broke through the pop-and-shot game. Now, you know the pop-and-shot game, right?
The little basketball hoop.
Right, you get the little thing, and you go as fast again. Yep. Okay, apparently Spindeck attempted a slam dunk on the pop-a-shot when he broke through the game and was arrested for public intoxication and willful destruction of property.
Well, no kidding.
So homeboy is shooting pop-a-shot, all right? And obviously probably getting his ass kicked.
Oh, yeah.
There's probably some drinking involved.
Yep.
He probably headed for the mountains of Bush Beer.
Yep.
So at some point, Greg, or one of Greg's friends, gets the idea that Greg should attempt a slam dunk on this bad guy.
Oh, yeah. Like Michael Jordan from the free throw line.
Right, exactly.
Like Sky.
Right. Here's the problem. You ever played one of those pop-a-shot games?
Yeah.
Okay, the thing is like chest high.
Yep.
And the balls come down, and then there's a slope that goes up to a little rim.
Yeah. And a big fucking board that sits right in
Yes,
front of
and
you.
nets on both sides.
Yeah.
So in order to slam dunk that son bitch, okay, you have to be like at this angle.
Yeah.
Like a rocket ship. You can't just Michael Jordan it and try to jump over the top of the thing because there's an upslant, right? So, unfortunately, Mr. Spindeck, 36-year-old, went for the big dunk. Obviously did not stick the landing.
No.
And crashed into the pop-a-shot game, causing the entire game to collapse.
Of course.
And police were called. So, there you go. They give these things out at the grocery store for raffle tickets, or the liquor store for raffle tickets, or the hardware store. They're made of a very flimsy plastic.
Why would you think that you could run and jump and dive through that and slam dunk the basketball? That makes no sense.
I'll tell you why.
Head Bush, mountains of Bush Beer.
Homeboy had a little bit too much Bush, but it was in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. So.
Well, that's Anheuser-Busch, Anheuser-Pecker. So, Clay, a North Carolina man, Concord, North Carolina.
Oh, God, North Carolina.
Of course.
All right.
A North Carolina man was arrested during a traffic stop when officers noticed he had a warrant out for his arrest. Okay? The warrant was for failing to return a VHS rental of Freddy Got Fingered from 2002. From a now defunct JJ's video that's no longer in business. Okay? So, homeboy in 2002
First of all, why are you renting Freddy Got Fingered?
That was my first question. Is if you rent Freddy Got Fingered, you should be arrested. You should at least get community service or a fine.
Yeah. He probably went in and was drunk. He was probably hanging out. Just got done slam dunking on the Papa Shot.
Yeah, the
and went in and I was like, I'm gonna take home one of those Blue movies for my wife. What's Debbie Does Dallas?
The Happy Hooker.
Hot Teenager 6. Freddy Got Fingered. That sounds good.
Hot Teenager 6. So that should have been up for an Academy Award. By the way.
So here's the best.
Freddy Got Fingered.
Mr. James Myers, who is the person that got arrested, said, quote, I don't believe the police are focusing on the crimes I think they should be focusing on. No shit!
Really? Okay,
Like,
so what year is this? 2002?
No, this is the year's 2016, Clay.
Whoa, okay.
Welcome to the world, buddy. Where have you been?
Head for the mountains of Bush.
That's why it's funny. The video was from 2002.
That's what I was asking. So Homeboy rents a VHS,
yes.
which people don't even have VCRs anymore, except for me. I have two.
Well,
from a video store that's not even
no longer in business anymore.
Yeah,
So like JJ is
like all video stores except for Video Theater.
Yeah,
which we love.
So they like the owner of the video store is like, oh, thank God, I finally got my copy of Freddy Got Fingered.
Yeah,
I've been looking for that since 2002.
He's been closed down forever, and he was going through all of his movies because he's probably got all the VHS like lined up, and he's like, all right,
APB
he's like
and Freddy Got Fingered.
4 Rooms, Football Saturday Night, Friday Night Lights, Friday the 13th. Where the fuck is
Freddy Got Fingered?
Son of a bitch, let me go through my... All right, I'm calling him. Yeah, do you still have my copy of Freddy Got Fingered? You do? All right. The late fee on that, let me calculate it. $16,494.08.
Actually, the fine is $200.
Dude, Freddy Got Fingered didn't make $200 at the movie theater.
Well, and here's the best part is Mr. Meyer might not have to pay the fine because the star of the movie, Tom Green, he offered to cover the cost. Tom Green said he's just happy someone rented the movie, and he's willing to pay the $200 for the fine.
But it's
good
cool,
to Tom Green.
But it's cool for Tom Green to hump a dead moose. My bum was on your lips. My mama's on your lips. And if I'm lucky, you might just give it a little kiss. Whoa.
He's just happy someone rented Freddy Got Fingered.
The only person to rent. People don't even watch it on cable anymore.
No, they're not showing it on cable anymore.
Jesus, Freddy Got Fingered. All right. So, El Dorado, Arkansas.
Of course.
You gotta love stories from the South.
Oh, yeah.
A 47-year-old man was treated for injuries in a local bar in El Dorado, Arkansas when he fell off the bar while dancing. 47-year-old Root Coy.
Oh, Root.
My man Root.
He's our cousin, I think.
I love Root. 47-year-old Root Coy leaped on the bar at the Green Rock Bar and Grill when his favorite song came on the jukebox.
Oh, of course.
While he was dancing on the bar, probably a line dance or something, he fell
Probably been drinking bush beer all night.
He fell into the bar, the part where all the bottles are.
Yes.
Root, my man Root, got 102 stitches, a concussion, and a broken shoulder.
Nice.
Yeah. Root was quoted, "I heard George Strait and something just came over me. It's my favorite song."
George Strait.
The song was All My Exes Live in Texas. The bar decided not to press charges, and they picked up his bar tab, which was totaling $92.
Oh man!
So here it is, right?
Okay, Root.
So you're Root.
All right, Root.
You're my man, my man R. Coy, my man R. He's hanging out at the Green Rock
RC.
Bar and Grill and Honky Tonk.
Oh yeah,
right. He's
betcha.
throwing them back.
Oh, yeah.
$92 in.
Throwing down some bushes.
$92 got a red ricket apple. Throwing them down. I don't know how much beer costs in Arkansas, but $92 worth of beer in any bar.
A lot of beer.
All right, so he's sitting there at the honky tonk and he's jamming out and he's trying to probably pick up some Arkansas women.
How much do you bet that Root goes over 3 bills? What do you bet? Dude, I bet
his
Root
weight,
ate like 160.
His weight was unknown.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Sex, not often.
So then some boy comes up and throws a couple coins in the jukebox, flips through, and he's like, let's see, Moody Blues, no. Leonard Skinner, no. Oh, dude, George Strait.
Dude,
all my exes.
They don't have Moody Blues in a jukebox in Arkansas.
They might.
They're like Mel Tillis,
yep.
Hank Williams.
Yeah, Hank Jr.
Hank Jr.
Yeah, insert country band. So his song comes on. All my exes live in Texas. Hey, Texas is just a place I would love to be.
Oh yeah, especially if you're Root.
So Root finds his inner Kevin Bacon footloose.
Oh nice.
Leaps onto the bar.
Yeah.
goes all coyote ugly. Heavy on the ugly. And begins his line dancing. Well, people need to tell my man Root that line dancing involves going front and back.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, Root took a...
He went up and down. Actually, he went up and then down, and that was it.
He took a bad dive into where they hold all the
bottles.
Yeah. 102 stitches, a concussion, and a broken shoulder.
And he didn't have to pay for the liquor?
You know what the worst part of the whole story?
Oh, well,
his favorite song is All My Exes Live in Texas. That's the worst part of the whole damn story.
And you know, if that's your favorite song, Root's got to be like 50, 60 years old.
No, 47.
47. Well, there you go.
But he does live in El Dorado, Arkansas. Yeah.
All right, Clayton.
Arkansas by morning.
Now, there's one thing that Dungus loves more than anything else in the world. And that's a good cheddar bob story.
Dude, we've had
some good cheddar bobs.
Cheddar bob stories.
We've had cheddar bob story before robbery ever occurred. Okay,
way before Plaxico Burrs ever came along.
This may be one of the greatest cheddar bob stories in the history of the world.
Now, if you're new to the program and you don't know what a cheddar bob is, James, please.
A cheddar bob is when your dumbass shoots your own dumbass in your dumbass. When your gun goes off in your pocket and you Plexico burst your ass and shoot yourself in the leg or the hand or the foot
or the testicles.
Or you're getting ready to make a robbery and you shoot the guy sitting next to you.
Or you shoot the getaway driver. We've been there.
Okay, so...
Well, we haven't been there, but the story's been there.
Atlanta, Georgia, okay?
Oh, shit.
So according to the Walton County Sheriff's Department, a deputy responded to a 911 call Saturday about an explosion. Okay? The caller reported that 32-year-old David Presley was shooting at a lawnmower filled with 3 pounds of tannerite. Now, if you don't know what tannerite is a highly explosive... explosive. And when you mix it with water, you make clay. So it's like Se4, all right? So the dude's got like 3 pounds of Se4. Good. Now, the thing about tannerite is they say for every pound of tannerite you have, you need to be at least 100 yards away.
For every pound?
For every pound. So if you do the math... 3 pounds of tannerite, you need to be 300 yards away. Okay?
Hang on. 3 times... Okay.
Yes.
No, you're right. James,
okay.
Math.
Yes. Fantastic. Okay, so Mr. Presley was shooting a semi-automatic rifle at a lawnmower, an old rusty lawnmower that was broken down, that had 3 pounds of tannerite on it, from 43 feet away. Now...
Let's go back to the math.
Okay? For every pound, 100 yards. 3 pounds, 300 yards.
Right.
This dumbass is 43 feet away.
43 feet.
I'm not good at math. I know 43 feet does not equal 300 yards. Okay?
It's really not even close.
No, he fired the semi-automatic rifle at the tannerite, more than 20 rounds. So first of all, the dude's a terrible shot, right? A semi-automatic rifle from 43 feet away, and you can't shoot 3 pounds of tannerite.
Dude, my dog Jack could hit that in 20 rounds.
20 rounds. So
from 43 feet.
So finally, Mr. Presley, bless his heart, on the very last shot, hit the tannerite.
Oh, thank God.
The lawnmower exploded, sending shrapnel flying in all directions and blowing his left leg off below the knee. A chunk of the rusty old lawnmower blew off, severing homeboy's leg below the knee. It's all on YouTube. You can watch it. Look it up. Dumbass blows his leg off with a lawnmower.
So... Go ahead.
Okay, no, that's it. Dude, dumbass walks up within 43 feet of 3 pounds of tannerite on an old, broken down, rusty lawnmower, shoots it after firing 20 rounds at it. It blows up, and when the lawnmower explodes, probably the blade, it severs his leg clean off below the knee.
1 pound, 100 yards.
Yes.
So
3 pounds. Field. Yes, so 3 football fields.
I have teenagers.
Uh-huh.
And you know how many times...
One of them standing right there.
Do you know how many times... He's our producer. You know how many times I've been asked by my teenagers, Dad, when am I ever going to use this math in the real world? I'm never going to use this math.
Math is stupid.
This is stupid.
I'm not an accountant.
What's his name?
Mr. David Presley.
David Presley. Kids, gather around. Pay attention in math.
Yes.
To simple multiplication and addition.
Kids.
And read directions.
Kids, gather around. Because I'm the new fool in town. Okay, anyway. So, yeah. So that's Cheddar Bob to its finest right there.
That's insane.
Never shoot anything that when it blows up, you're close enough, it's going to blow your leg off.
So, James.
Yes.
You know, the weather's getting nice now.
It is nice.
Okay. Yep. So, you know, and I'm a rocker.
Oh, yeah.
Right, and I know that you are too
I am.
at heart. So, this is about the time that all the bands start releasing their summer tours and all that kind of stuff. So, the Dungus Investigative Research Team, otherwise known as Dirt, okay, they went to Tickets West. They scoured the country and the interwebs to find out
those interwebs.
To find out the concert tours that you want to go to this year, and it just so happens I have a list of them.
Fantastic.
It is really cool. Starting with the tour that's kicking off next month, the band Cream.
Oh yeah.
Ginger Baker, Jack Bruce, and Eric Clapton. They're going on tour with one of your favorite bands, Korn, for the Cream Korn Tour.
Fantastic.
So you want to make sure that you get a hold of the Cream Korn Tour tickets. Tom Petty is going on tour this year with the Johnny Cash cover band for the Petty Cash Tour.
I like it.
All right, you know the band Cake?
Oh, yeah.
Right? I love Cake,
yes.
right? They're going on tour with a couple of old school bands, Sweet, that did Ballroom Blitz. And that band Bread, remember Bread? Right? For the Cake and Sweetbread Tour. So Cake and Sweetbread Tour, don't miss it in a theater near you. Or a stadium. Or a casino, probably. This one is actually kind of a big festival. Katy Perry is going on tour this year with rock and roll icon Chuck Berry and the band Buck Cherry. They're going on tour as well. Also, along with that tour, Seven Mary 3 and American Idol judge Harry Connick Jr. And if you haven't noticed, a lot of rock bands, especially like Rock of the Range this year, they're having comedians come out and open. Larry the Cable Guy is joining the tour this year. Don't miss the Perry, Barry, Cherry, Larry, Mary, Harry tour. That should be an awesome tour. And speaking of comedians going on tours with bands, my favorite band, the Super Suckers, they're going on tour this year with Andy Dick. Don't miss the Dick Suckers tour. The Dick Suckers tour is going to be at a small bar near you. One of my favorite bands, Devour the Day. They're going on band with 90s rockers Bush. The Devour the Bush tour. Devour the Bush tour. So we don't want to miss that. And one of the biggest concerts of the entire summer, Perry Farrell and Jane's Addiction is coming out of retirement. They're going on tour with the Butthole Surfers. Don't miss the Butthole Addiction tour. That's right, the Butthole Addiction tour. So there's some tours that are coming to a town near you. I personally, the Dick Suckers tour. I heard that Clay Aiken may make a special appearance.
I just heard this today. Breaking news to add to your list. You might not know this.
Yes, no, I did not. My IFB is not working.
Yeah, everybody loves the band Kiss.
Everybody
Kiss is coming to Spokane, dude. I mean,
they are, yeah.
Kiss is coming to Spokane.
Kiss is coming back.
One of our favorite bands, Pink Floyd.
I love Pink Floyd.
They're going, and then there used to be a band back then, Fish. I don't know if you've ever.
I love Fish.
Yes,
dude. Scent of a Mule is one of my favorite songs of all time.
So they're putting together the Kiss My Pink Fish tour. I heard Courtney Love might be open.
It's very possible that Courtney Love.
Yes,
I think that Courtney Love might be going to the Butthole Addiction tour.
Well, here's the thing: if Courtney Love shows up, it's going to be the Kiss My Pink Fish Hole tour. So everybody loves Courtney Love's Pink.
Don't you think that Courtney Love should be headlining the Dick Suckers tour?
I think so, dude. And I also heard that Korn and remember the old country guy Randall Cobb does the old
the
Korn on the Cobb tour.
Yeah, the Korn on the Cobb tour. Yeah,
absolutely.
I completely remember them.
Yeah.
So, anyways, there's some concert announcements that are coming to a city near you.
Make sure you come out and catch them.
Yes. Okay. Really quick, because we're starting to run out of time. Sports. So there's a lot of sports news going on right now.
Yes.
The NBA playoffs are starting. Have actually started.
Yep.
So here's a really quick synopsis. Toronto won a game. Cleveland won a game. Golden State won a game. Steph Curry got hurt. They're still going to win the championship. The Hawks are in it. I don't know why any team from Atlanta is in it. Dallas might still be in it. Mark Cuban's an idiot.
Boston might be playing.
It's very possible that Boston is
so.
in. All right, so there's your NBA news.
Yep.
In baseball news, the Cubs and the Mariners are both in first
what
place
is
in the
going
division.
on with baseball? When's the last time in April we said the Mariners are usually after the first game of the season the Mariners are in first place? And
It's actually it's kind of weird because last year the Mariners were mathematically eliminated from the playoffs the third week of spring training.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
It's a true story.
Yeah.
And to this day, Felix Hernandez still is not getting any run support whatsoever.
No. Dude, Felix Hernandez couldn't get runs if he ate freaking Taco Bell for like a week straight.
If Felix Hernandez ate at Casa del Oro on freaking Dollar Night, he couldn't get the runs.
He couldn't get run support.
No, he could not get run support.
If he were paired to pins, he couldn't get run support. You know what I'm saying?
Well, and he might, because he goes about 600 pounds these days.
Well, he's not Jesus Ice Cream Sandwich Montero.
No, he's not, or he's not Chocolate Cake Sabathia.
No.
Or Cheesecake Sabathia, or Carrot Cookie Sabathia.
So, yeah.
Insert C.
What else in sports? NFL draft is coming up.
Oh, the draft is coming
Pretty
up.
soon, yep.
Which means that there's a whole bunch of people around the country watching TV about a whole bunch of people they don't know anything about that's going to join their team, and they're going to sit there and go, yay, or they're going to boo. And they don't
No, they're going to boo because they're like, who the hell is this guy?
I don't know this guy.
I'll tell you a prime example. Me, last year, I watched the draft, okay? Seattle Seahawks select Tyler Lockett.
I'm like, who the hell is Tyler Lockett?
160-pound kick returner from Kansas
Dude, he looks
State.
like he's a black. He was like a black Pee Wee Herman. He's got the same haircut.
What the hell is that?
Well,
who is this Tyler Lockett guy? Okay,
we were totally
Very
wrong.
good.
But you know, and speaking about being wrong, I remember watching the Seahawks and they drafted James Moffitt and Carpenter, and I was like,
yay!
didn't work out so well.
Glad we got offensive line.
Speaking of draft picks that didn't work out so well, what's Ryan Leaf doing these days? I hear he's selling smokes in the Montana State Penitentiary.
Yeah, dude, he's getting his
I'll be in the cafeteria selling smokes.
he's getting his beef taco stuff. If you know what I mean?
He's getting his Ryan Leafed, if you know what I mean.
He's getting his cougar cooged, if you know.
That's
what I mean?
right. He's getting his number 2 picked, if you know what I mean.
He's throwing the long ball, if you know what I mean.
That's right. He's throwing those shotguns, if you know what I mean.
He's playing wide receiver, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, he's got an 8-yard slant, if you know what I mean.
He's an athletic supporter, if you know what I mean. He just got another cougar first down, if you know what I mean.
And that's another cougar first down. Okay,
He's
you know
in
what?
the 3-point stands, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, he's under center, if
He
you know
just
what
hit
I
the back
mean.
of the end zone, if you know what I mean. He just put it right through the uprights, if you know what I
Yeah,
mean.
he just missed it wide right, if you know what I
He
mean.
won the coin toss, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, he clicked one off the goalpost, if you know what I mean.
He's a ball boy, if you know what I mean.
He was reaching for the pylon, if you know what I mean.
He's on the chain game, you know what I mean.
Yeah, he needs an instant replay, if you know what I mean.
He was the head referee last night, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, but tonight he's the back judge, if you know what I mean.
He hasn't been a tight end in 5 years, if you know what I mean.
That's right, but now he's a wide receiver, if you know what I mean.
Likes to be the center, if you know what I mean.
Ryan Leaf sucks.
Yeah, dude, he's the worst. And can you believe that there was a point in time when it came down to the number 1 overall pick, and there was huge debate over who should be selected first.
And someone actually sat in a room and they're like, okay,
Should we pick
Peyton Manning
or Ryan Leaf?
Let's go back and forth.
Good
Peyton Manning.
God.
Peyton Manning, he's got the big forehead. You know, he
Yeah.
does Papa John's commercials.
Yeah.
Ryan Leaf is a young, good-looking, athletic, throw a football with a Washington Pac-10 guy.
Yeah.
You know, let's go with...
Here's the thing.
We should go
That
Peyton.
would hindsight would be like sitting down and saying, "Man, it's Friday night. I'm gonna go out to the bar. I got 2 chicks. I can take either one of them out. I need to call up Scarlett Johansson or Rosie O'Donnell. Scarlett Johansson or Rosie O'Donnell.
Who,
God,
looks,
that's
who
a
looks
toss
better in
up.
a dress?
Who looks better in a man suit?
That would be like, dude, it's a Friday night. I got $100 in my pocket. Do we want to go to like Planet Hollywood or the Green Rock Bar and Grill in El Dorado, Arkansas,
play some
and watch my man Root Coy Coyote Ugly it on the bar?
Dude, I'd rather pop a hernia than fucking go with Roseanne Rosie O'Donnell, whoever, you know.
Hey James, we got a couple of minutes left.
Okay.
Is there anything that's bugging you? You got a rant?
There's always things that are bugging
Okay,
me.
because there's something that's pissing me off right now.
Okay.
All right, you want to hear what it is?
I want to hear exactly what's pissing you off right
All
now.
right, so Saturday morning.
Yep.
You're sleeping. Mm-hmm. You're up all night Friday night.
Oh, yeah.
It's your day off.
Oh, yeah.
You love the weekend.
Love my bed.
Yep, you're all cozy and shit. 8 o'clock in the morning. Douchebag next door fires up his fucking lawnmower.
Oh, yeah.
Fires up his lawnmower at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yep.
Can we put into law somewhere that a douchebag that has no life, that wakes up at 4 o'clock and goes to bed at 7:30 right after Wheel of Fortune is over, can't fire up their lawnmower at 8 o'clock on a Saturday fucking morning? Can we
no.
do that, please?
No, let me-
We live in a country that you can buy tennis shoes with lights in them and underwear that you can eat. We can't pass that freaking law?
Or
Come on.
Put a silencer on a lawnmower? You got a muffler on that
Dude,
thing?
can we not, mufflerize that? So can
Yeah.
you mufflerize? Is that a word?
I think so.
All right, I just made it up.
It's the same guy that the first warm day of the first week of April, it's 50 degrees. He goes out and hand washes his car.
Totally.
He's out there hand washing. Dude, it's 50 degrees.
With the turtle wax.
Yeah, you know what? It's gonna pour rain, dude. It's spring. It's gonna rain again.
This is the same jack-off that when it snows an inch gets out the frickin' snowblower.
Oh yeah.
Gets the snowblower. There's an inch of snow.
Oh yeah.
And you know when he does it? 8 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday.
Oh yeah. Buy a shovel. Get some exercise. It's good for you.
Agreed. So anyways, we'd like to thank everybody for watching. Once again, our international viewers, we appreciate you guys very much. I mentioned Video Theater earlier. Not only is it the only video store that's like still in existence, but they do rent BFE, which was directed by my good friend Sean Telford. If you haven't seen BFE, go get it. Mike Peterson has a cameo in it.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
And here's the other thing about movies. You know the whole red box? Mm-hmm. Last thing I put $1 in a red box, I got chlamydia. So...
you should call it the herpes box.
Yeah. Anything that's called a red box should not be...
And if it's a red box, why should you have to return it on time?
Yeah, no kidding.
Shouldn't you have to return it with like a Dixie cup full of pus and a slip from the clinic?
So what does a movie cost out of the red box? $1?
Yeah. What does herpes cost?
Okay, so why don't you just buy the movie for $1 and keep it? Like, you don't have to put in your personal information.
Leave, man. Just leave.
Take the movie and run. Take Freddy Got Fingered. Go down to your local red box.
Yep.
See, if this guy would have just bought Freddy Got Fingered
well, see,
for $1.
The VHS won't come through that little slit.
Oh, yeah.
They need, you know what they need? You know what they need? They need a new red box called the pink box. And do VHS movies. And do like Freddy Got Fingered and
not only does the VHS movie come out, the whole VCR comes out. Of the
entire box. Remember, you used to be able to rent a VHS.
Yeah, via VCR.
Yeah, a VCR. Yeah.
Yes.
It came in like a suitcase. Like you were going to bomb the Kremlin or something. And it was like a halberd and you needed a special code for it.
Oh, yeah,
and
they
opened
gave you the password.
And there was like 75 different cords that you plugged into one little cord that went in the back.
And you had to be over 21 in order to rent it.
Dude, we would like to thank Bush Beer for being our sponsor.
Yes, we would.
Thank you, Bush. We appreciate it. I'm Clay.
I'm not.
And we'll see you guys next week.
That was the Ownbey 15-minute news hour. That was the Ownbey 15-minute news hour. That was the Ownbey 15-minute news hour. He lost by